Hey there, so just a little follow-up from my previous video about having my PICC line inserted, and again that's PICC. It's basically a line that goes from my arm through a vein and then down near the heart, but it doesn't touch the heart or go into the heart. It's for administering IV chemotherapy medication. Anyway, I just had it done. The whole process was relatively simple. I entered the exam room where I was greeted by a couple staff members, two nurses, and basically the whole procedure took about an hour. They laid me down on a little table, gave me sterile dressing and so forth, and they were super diligent about the cleanliness of everything. Extended my arm out. One nurse did a little bit of an ultrasound just to look at my veins in my arm, and then they administered some lidocaine, which is basically a little shot of numbing medication, and that was the only pain, which was really no pain whatsoever. And then they inserted the line from my arm into my vein, and I didn't feel a thing. And then pretty much when that was done, they took me down to X-ray and shot a quick chest X-ray just to confirm that the line was where it was supposed to be, which it was. So they got the results back right away. They drew some labs, some blood, directly from the PICC line, which was nice. I didn't have to get poked again for lab work this time. And I was off. So it was a very simple procedure. I'll try to show you real quickly while I'm driving here kind of what it looks like. And they got like a little sleeve, and you can kind of see underneath there is just like a little port. And then that stays in for the whole duration of my IV chemotherapy, which I believe is going to be 3 weeks. I start Monday with one dose, and then 3 weeks later I have a second IV dose, and then the PICC line comes out. So for me, it only stays in for as long as I need it for the IV medication. You might be receiving IV medication every day for the whole 6 weeks, and they said that the PICC line can stay in for as long as several months. They do change the dressing every week, but the line itself stays in for the entire duration of the treatment, up to a couple months. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have to report on the PICC line insertion. And again, 1 to 10 scale for pain, 10 being horrible and 1 being no pain. It was a 1. I mean, just a little poke for the lidocaine, so I didn't feel anything, which is great. I guess that's pretty much all I have to report on that. They did give me some printed literature, and I might snap a photo of it to include at the end of this video, just so you have something to read. But that's all I got. All right, bye.